I'm Champ Chong. I just got off a 27-hour flight, and check out this dude cutting up a whole team like his M60 is a lawnmower and they're the grass. What's up everyone? I just done my whole show and it didn't record, so let's keep going. Anyway, if you have an awesome or short clip from any game that you have played, it could be on next week's show by posting it as a video response to this video. So yeah, post it as a video response and it could be on next week's show, just like the M60 lawnmower on this week's show was. Unlike me running out of breath on that sentence, and more like the M60 lawnmower, these are my targets. So yeah, you see the holes? Yeah, these are my targets that I shot up. So yeah, my birthday was just a few days ago and I got to play some real life Call of Duty just before it. So in wishing me a happy birthday, please click that thumbs up button or you can end up just like my target. I'm only joking, or am I? So yeah, click that thumbs up button and let's see how much we can hit this week. And speaking of this week, let's get right into the gaming news with Crysis 2. Personally, I can't wait to play Crysis 2 on my Xbox and PlayStation to see what it's like compared to the original game on the PC. Now I love the graphics on the original game for the PC, and now that a sequel's coming out for consoles and PC makes it even better. And also it's pretty obvious the graphics will have a slight downgrade on the consoles due to being on a console. But why don't you guys just be the judge this Tuesday, the 25th of January? What am I talking about? Well, the game is actually having a demo coming out on Xbox Live this Tuesday, the 25th of January 2011, and only to Xbox Live Gold members. Now this demo is going to be an online multiplayer demo, so you can play against your friends in it, and it will include 2 game modes with 1 map. Now the featured map goes by the name of Skyline, and the 2 game modes are Team Instant Action and Crash Site. To find out more about these games, make sure to go down below in the description and click on the link. Sadly, the demo is only for the Xbox 360 and not for the PS3. And speaking of the PS3, it's that time of week again where I deliver the news everyone loves to hate. Sad news! What the fuck? Love to hate, hate to love, I don't know, but I know that Sony loves its PS3 and hates the hackers. Okay, as you may or may not know, security issues are evolving at Sony with the PlayStation 3, and Sony are trying to figure out how to fix this problem and destroy the hackers along with it. Basically now, Sony are having a major problem with pirated games, and basically Sony don't even know what to do. Well, actually there is a rumor going around where Sony have an idea of how to actually fix this problem. In my opinion, this idea completely sucks and is full of sad and epic failure. Okay, so think about it like this. Just imagine buying a game for your PlayStation 3. Now you open it up and you find 5 different codes. Now you can use those 5 different codes on 5 different PlayStations. Now think about this one for a second. What if you bought this game pre-owned and you're the 6th person to buy this game? You wouldn't have a code to input and you wouldn't be able to play your game. But basically Sony wants you to use these verification codes to play their games, and if you don't use the verification code, the console will automatically think it's a pirated copy of the game. This kind of reminds me of key cracking for the PC, and it's just too sad to even talk about, so let's move on to the big news. Big news! Big battles, big KOs, big fatalities, that's what I grew up with, and that's Mortal Kombat. Now I grew up with a bunch of different fighting games as a kid, but Mortal Kombat was the one that stood out for me. And well, now Mortal Kombat is coming back and will be returning with all its fatalities that made it famous, and yes, it finally has received a release date. Mortal Kombat will be out for the Xbox 360 and PS3 on April 19th, 2011, and I can't wait to play as Sub-Zero and destroy all of you. Now to stop for a second, with all the amazing games coming out, I know it's an odd pick, but Mortal Kombat is probably at the top of my list of games to get this year. And speaking of awesome games coming out this year and release dates, 2 more games have received release dates this week, and they were Duke Nukem Forever, which will be out on May 3rd in the US and May 6th in the rest of the world. The PS3 exclusive game Yakuza 4 will be out March 15th in the United States, and I think a couple days later in Europe and the rest of the world. So Duke Nukem coming back after 12 years of I don't know where he was, but he's back, and Mortal Kombat returning. It looks like an awesome year ahead of us, and Gorilla Man is here again with the question of the week. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay guys, Gorilla Man wants to know, what is your favorite fighting game of all time? Put your answers down below in the comments, and it could be on next week's show. Anyway, I'm Champ Chong, my accent's Australian, and here are the answers from last week's question.